Let's get started with our warm-up. So come out to your spot wherever you're going. Let's find your nice full breaths. Let's start with the full set of breaths in for today's exercise. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bring them back down to your sides. Again, inhale, arms up. And exhale, bring it down to your side. Let's do one more together. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, bring it right back down to your center. I'll turn, you don't have to. Let's go for a squat. Squat, arms up, arms back. Squat, arms up, arms back. Take it low, take it high. Keep it going. And 4, we transition to a lunge. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step it back, right foot, come back center, step foot left, come back center. Find those alternating lunges, 1 each. Just a few more. Find 4, 3, 2, last one. Step to the back of your space, place your hands to the mat. Let's paddle your heels. Bend right, left. Warm up those feet. Move those hips side to side. Feel free to do some yes, no's. Then shift forward. Shift back. Just a few more. Let's get those bodies warmed up. Take a few more here. Rights and ups and downs. All right, drop to your knees. Let's show you first plank variation. We're going for a staggered placement with our hands. Right hand back, left hand forward. You can be on your knees or on your toes. We bend the elbows to the sides. Bend, press. We stay there. Bend, press. If you can do that on your toes, bend and press. There. Let's get 4 sets. Left hand forward first. Let's go. Bend and press. Begin. Down. Up. Make sure you drop those hips nice and low. We do not lift your booty up. Nice bend, full extend. Change, gently return. All right, let's switch it out. Right hand forward, left hand back. Same idea, bend, press those arms. Begin, bend, press. Chest is tall, belly's in. Your gaze forward to the top part of your mat. Bend, extend. Good, keep it going. Change, good. All right, always the option to take it to your knees or bring it up to your toes if you're ready. Left hand forward, right hand back. Let's do it. Bend, press those arms. Bend and press. Begin. Bend, press. Even if you make it tiny, remind yourself, use your breath. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press. You're almost there. Change. Good. One last. Left hand forward. Left hand back, right hand forward. Let's even you out. Last set. Let's go. Bend, press. This is your last set. Find your maximum challenge zone. Stay with your strong breath. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press. Change. Take a moment. Set those hips all the way back. Pull the arms long. Stretch out. Loosen out the back. Decompress the spine. Take it to your forearms. Forearms down to the mat. Toes are tucked under. Keep the top of your thigh straight toward the floor. Bend just the bottom of your leg to your seat. Bend, extend. Try your best not to bounce the hips. Let's keep them still. Just extend and bend. too hard, stay here in a hold, or take your knees to the floor in a hold. Let's get it. 4 sets. Ready. Begin. Bend right. Bend left. Remind yourself of your breath here. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Hips stay low. Just that part of the leg moves. Change. Drop down. Take those hips back if you choose. Get that nice stretch. 10 seconds off. We go back for a second set. Pull it up. Second round. Let's do it. Bend right. Bend left. Keep it going. Gaze forward. Core zips in. Change. Drop. Take a 10-second breather. We get to do this 2 more times. Let's get those bodies in line. Ready. Prop it up. Let's go. Bend right. Bend left. Remember, you always get the option to stay in the hold if that's what your body needs. Remind yourself of your breath. Your gaze forward. Hips drop nice and low. Don't let them pop up. Stay with it. Good. Change. Drop it down. 1 last set. Let's make it your best set. Set it up. Ready. Forearms down. Begin. Bend right knee. Bend left knee. Looking forward. Hips stay nice and low. Stay strong. You're almost done. Stay with it. Here you go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change. Take this one all the way back. Get that child's pose. Stretch the arms long. Pull the shoulders back. Good. We work right into your prone to work onto your back. Bellies to the floor. Chin forward, looking forward. Arms today come straight back behind you, reaching toward your toes. Like an airplane would veer itself over. Try to take your hand towards your toes. Come back to the center. Stay to the same side. We do it again. Back center. We'll do 2 times each side. Ready. Lift your chest up. Let's get ready for it. Veer to the right. Begin. Veer to the right. Right. Center. Try to keep your chest and thighs off the floor as you take it over. Yes, stay with that nice high chest position. Staying strong. Change. Drop down. Take your 10 seconds off. Relax your body. We'll do that same thing this time on your left. Lift up. Begin. Go left. Getting a little deeper into those exterior obliques. Into that lat muscle on the back. Over to the sides. Exhales up. Change. Drop down. Good work. We got 2 more. 1 on each side. Let's pull those thighs a little higher. Chest a little higher. Let's go. To the right. To the right. Reach it up. Thighs up all the way. Exhales up. Change. Good. Drop down. We've got 1 last set. Let's take that veer over to the left. Lift up. Chest is high. Let's go to the left. Left. Try to get up as high as possible. Use that breath. Exhale, lift. Exhale, lift. This is it. Last and final. You're in this. 4, 3, 2, and your 1. Change. Drop down. Take a little breather. You can stretch your arms forward if that feels good to you. And then we'll go into our sideways teaser for our side plank. So turn over to your side. Come onto that fleshy part of your seat. So you want to be on the cushiony part, not on your bone. Try to get onto your cushion on your side. Knees are in really close to start. Your forearm can be onto the mat. Arm reaches straight up toward the ceiling. All we do is extend the legs out, then come back in. Extend the legs out, come back in. If this is far too easy for you to do, you can bring yourself upright just a little more. Send the arms out to your diagonal. It's the same exercise, keeping them balanced the entire time those legs are moving. We do 2 on each. Ready? Let's start with this first side. Your choice on your forearm or balance. Let's do it. Begin. Out and in. It's out. Control. In. Not fast. Remind yourself this is about the stability muscles in your sides. Building a little stronger. We use your breath. Exhale, lengthen. Inhale, bend. Change. Gently take a moment. We'll do another one this side. So let's take it right back out. Remember, on your forearm or just a balance. Let's go. Open and close. Find that diagonal. Find that exhale. You're almost there. Stay with it. Change. Good. Let's take those legs all the way around to the other side and do the opposite. On your forearm, or you're in that balanced position, take those legs to the diagonal. Let's go. Extend and bend. Extend and bend. Keep it going. Chest is nice and tall. Your breath is with you. Stay with it. Change. Good work. All right, we've got one last set. Let's take these knees to the sides. Get ready. Take it up. Let's do it. Begin. It's open, close. You're nearly there. Stay with it. Find that control. Breathe. Exhale, open. Inhale, close. This is it. Last and final. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Send your knees right close to your chest. Grab on to those knees. Press your chest through. Lift your shoulders up and back. Get that nice extension for the middle and the upper spine. Good. We'll take it right into our upper abs. So, come onto your mats. This first one, we go flat. Flat with your bodies. All right, this is going to be fun. Send those arms straight to the ceiling. Making sure that this is your start and your stop point. We will never bring the arms overhead. We keep them starting here. Remind yourself, stop here too. Lift up, hands and 1 foot at a time, meet in the center. Lift up, reach, come right back. Stop, lift up, reach, come back, stop. If that's too hard, crunch, reach, stop, crunch, reach, stop. If this is too easy, you get to do both legs. Lift up, reach, both, come right, and stop here. Please do not let those arms swing back. We're using the abs, making sure that those arms do not support that work. 2 exercises. Foot to the floor. Lower back presses down. Engage those lower abdominals. Hold them. Hands are behind your head, super wide. Lift your shoulders all the way up off your mat. Stay nice and high with your shoulders today. We're not touching the floor. We'll take a side-to-side reach. Reach right, stay high. Reach left, stay high. Try to keep those shoulders lifted the entire time. Too easy? Legs are in tabletop. Reach to the ankle. Reach to the ankle. Let's get 4. Drop your head, drop your legs. Arms straight up over your head. Lift up and reach, tapping to the toes. Begin. Exhale, reach up. Stop at that perpendicular. Come back up. Stop. Arms straight over the shoulders. Good. Keep going. Breathe. Exhale up. Inhale down. Change. Good. Bring your feet flat. Hands are behind your head. Elbows are super wide. Lift your shoulders. Hold them up. We reach. Right. Left. Reach up all the way. Try to tap the ankle. Exhale up. Shoulders stay hovering the entire time. Good. Drop down. Nicely done. We'll take it right back into the first exercise. Legs are long. Arms reach tall. We go up. Begin. Exhale, lift up. Gently come back down. Exhale, reach both arms and legs. Come back. Remind yourself, if you ever need to, drop it down. Go back to a crunch. Change. Nice work. All right, we go for another set. Palms, hands behind your head. Feet are closer. Lift your shoulders. Maybe those legs at tabletop. Let's reach. Right ankle. Left ankle. Stay high with those shoulders. Change. Good. Take it right back down. Legs are straight. Arms straight up overhead. Reach up for those toes. Let's pull it up. Begin. Exhale, reach. Tap. Bring it back. Maybe this set you can do both legs at the same time. Let's roll it up. Stop straight overhead. Way to go. Change. Feet come back. Knees are bent. Maybe those legs tabletop. Hands behind your head. Shoulders up. Let's go. Right. Then left. Shoulders high. Exhale, reach. You're almost there. Stay with those nice high shoulders. Change. Way to go. You've got one last set to go. Let's make it your best one. Arms are straight up over your head. Let's go with that reach. Let's go. Exhale, reach up. Inhale, lower. Hands stop right over the shoulders. Change. Good work. All right, we've got one last set. Let's drop those feet down. Perhaps even bring your legs to tabletop. Let's go for that reach side to side. Begin. Reach right. Reach left. Try to get over to the side. Exhale, reach. Highest shoulders of the day. You've got it. A little higher. This is it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop to the mat. Let's get a stretch. Pull your knees in nice and tight to your chest. Give yourself a big hug. Then arms and legs go nice and long. Stretch out. Good work. Now it's time to get right into our lower abs. So, first exercise, head stays on the floor, back onto the mat, hands, palms press in towards your hips. Pull your legs into your tabletop position. Legs stay exactly knee over hip position. Try not to pull them in forward. We're keeping them exactly over. Now this one, the toes will move a little. Your knees just kind of follow along. Twist to the left, back to the center, twist to the right, back to the center. Notice my shins stay parallel to the floor. It's not a lift, not a lower, literally straight to the side, straight to the side. To make this a little bit more difficult, you're adding a reverse crunch. Reverse crunch right, reverse crunch left. Take those toes off to the opposite direction. Still too easy, hands can reach. Add that reverse crunch. Taking it side to side. 2 exercises. Exercise 2. One leg draws in, the other leg goes nice and long. We switch those legs, but we add a small pulse at the bottom. So extend, pulse, switch. Extend, pulse, switch. One will always be in, and then you switch to the other. So it's one pulse at that top, pulse at the bottom, and then bring it back in. If this is far too easy, lift your legs straight. Same idea, grab onto the calf, make sure that you're not at your knee. Same idea, down, pulse, switch, down, pulse, switch. Let's get 4 sets in. Come onto your backs. Maybe those shoulders lift, legs in tabletop. Move those knees side to side. First set, let's go. twist, twist. Maybe add that reverse crunch. Reverse crunch to the left, reverse crunch, toes to the right. Maybe those hands can reach. Exhale, lift. Exhale, lift. Be mindful that those thighs don't come closer to your chest. We keep them straight over those hips. Change. Good. One leg comes in, one leg extends. Start with them both in, nice and tight. Let's extend one out. Begin. Down, pulse, in. Down, pulse, in. Switch. Switch. Maybe those legs go straight. It's the same pace. Down, pulse, switch. Down, pulse, switch. Change. Drop to the mat. Legs are in tabletop. Make sure your knees and hips are in one single line. Legs are parallel to the floor. Retwist. Twist side, side. Maybe add that reverse crunch. If you can, be sure that those thighs do not come closer to your chest. Straight up. Straight up. Maybe those shoulders lift. Using your breath, exhale up. Change. Good. All right. Now, if you choose to do this exercise with your legs straight, remember you're holding onto your calf. Shoulders are lifted. One down with the pulse. Let's go. Down, pulse, switch. Down, pulse, switch. Try to make that extra pulse at the bottom an extra contraction of those lower abs. Those abs should be on fire. Find that extra work. Change. Come back to your tabletop. We're halfway through this last section of abs. You can do it. Palms are to the floor or arms reach. Knees move. Move to the side. To the side. Maybe add that reverse crunch. Exhale, lift. Exhale, lift. Shoulders higher. You got this. Almost done. Find it. Change. Good. Let's get that second exercise in. One leg is in, one leg will go out. Shoulders are lifted. Let's extend. Out, pulse, in. Out, pulse, in. Same thing goes with that straight leg. Where's your breath? In through the nose, out through the mouth. Keep it going. Change. Way to go. One last set. We got it. Legs in tabletop. Toes go side to side. Take it big. Let's go. Last set. Start. Side to side. Option to lift those shoulders. Option to add that reverse crunch. Make it work. Almost there. Here you go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Change. All right, we've got it. One last round. Maybe those legs can go straight. Hold on to one calf. Take it down. Down. Pulse. Switch. Down. Pulse. Together. Breath work here. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. You're almost done. This is your last and final section. Upper abs, lower abs. Change. Drop. Woo! Good job, everyone. Pull those knees in nice and tight to your chest. Give yourself a hug. Let's get a stretch. Arms and legs nice and long. Stretch out. Lengthen those bodies. Then we get to do what's called a back exhalation exercise. Press your back to the mat. Flex your abs with a big exhale. 5 breaths. Ready? Inhale, exhale, press down, and flex the abs. Again, inhale, exhale, press down. Flex a little harder. 3 more. Inhale, exhale, press down, and flex. Last 2. Inhale, exhale, press down, and flex. Last 1. Inhale, exhale, press it down. Flex it out. Way to go. Let's drop your feet to the floor for our glute bridges today. Send your feet as wide as your mat. So you're going pretty wide. Today, keep the heels on the floor, but send your toes out to the side. So your toes should be able to flutter in the air. Hands, palms close to your hips. Lift your hips up nice and high up into your Pilates bridge. Staying up at that high position, one hip only will drop and tap the mat. Tap the right cheek. Bring it back up. Tap your left cheek. Bring it back up. So it's one right, lift, one left, lift. Exercise 2. Keep those hips up nice and high. Your feet are still in the same position. Heels down, toes up. We'll go straight to the ceiling with a pulse. Lift and lift straight up. If you can speed this up. But remind yourself, we're looking for that full contraction. Let's go for 4 total sets, 2 exercises. Heels down, toes up. First round, hips up. Begin. Tap right. Tap left. One right. One left. Can you push extra high through the center? Heels are down, toes are lifted. Change, gently drop. Good. You can relax your feet for these 10 seconds. Let them go. We're in that the whole time. Let them rest. Let's pull back to the same start. Let's squeeze, lift. Squeeze, lift. Now you can choose to speed it up, but remind yourself, it's a full contraction. I get more out of moving slower, so you get to decide using your breath here. Exhale, lift. Maybe exhale, lift and hold. Breathe. Change, drop down, relax your feet, let them hang there. Let them wiggle if that makes sense. And we'll go right back to those taps. Hips lift, let's do it. Right tap, lift, left, lift. Change, dropping to the floor. Maybe take those feet, let them go around in a few circles. We'll go into that second exercise again. Heels down, toes up. Let's go. Squeeze, lift. Squeeze, lift. You can always choose to speed this up, but I want you to find that maximum work. Find that bigger burn. Maybe squeeze and hold at the top. You're almost there. Woo! Change, gently drop it down. Good, we're halfway through. Let's get this last half in, and then we get to stand up. Feet are down, heels down, toes up. Lift it up, tap right, tap left. Get low, get high. Hips down, hips up. Woo! Let's get those abs to stay on. Let's get those cheeks to squeeze up at the top. Change, drop it down. Maybe get those feet to move around. Remember, this is your break time. You do what you need to. It's only 10 seconds though. We get right back. Hips lift, toes up. Let's go. Squeeze and squeeze. Option to go squeeze. Lift up higher. Find that tempo. Press it up. So we're in that last minute here. Can you try? Focus that energy. Get those hips up higher. Change. Drop. We've got one last set. Let's get to it. Heels are down. Toes are lifted. Hips up to their highest point. We tap. Right side. Left side. Lower. Squeeze. Lift to the side. Change. Drop it down. We're in this last and final round. Last set. Last exercise. Heels are down. Toes are up. We squeeze lift to the top. Let's go. Squeeze lift. You're almost complete. Can you find that max challenge? Pressing through. Let's build that hamstring. Build those glutes. You're almost there. This is it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop down. Let's get a nice squeeze. Pull your knees in tight to your chest. Give yourself a big hug. And then gently take your feet to the floor wide but parallel this time. So drop them so that your feet are in the same line as the sides of your mat. Drop your knees over to the right side. Just give yourself that nice windshield wiper stretch. We'll stay here for just a few breaths. And then send them all the way over to the other side. They're staggered. Get that nice stretch. Gently come back through, grab on, scoop onto those legs, roll yourself up. Find into your wide V position, so send those legs out nice and wide. Toes are pointed. Let's send your right forearm down. Left arm reaches nice and long, stretch it out. And then rotate in, nose towards your knee, check out your toes. And then slowly roll it up, switch it out. Forearm down, reaching the arm up. Rotate in, nose towards your knee, checking out those toes. Slowly roll back up, flex your feet, come forward in space, not all the way, just enough to feel that nice stretch. And we'll get ourselves ready to move right into your legs. Have some water here and meet me in a standing position. So go ahead and come on up. All right, now we're in this nice wide standing position. Send your toes out straight to the side. So making sure that the knees go in the same direction as your toes. We want to keep what's called a heavy tailbone by pushing the hips forward in space. This one is not a sticking the booty back. Remember, hips stay forward. Send those knees out straight to the sides. Hands come into your prayer position. They can be on your hips or feel free to bring them up over your head. Take it nice and low. We're going down for 3 counts. Down, 2, 3, come back up. Now make sure that the knees go out to the sides. So if you're going down, it's like you're sliding down a wall. Going down, 2, 3, and coming right back up. We are not, I repeat, not sticking the booty out for this one. If that's far too easy for you to do, it's down, 2, 3, only halfway up. Then go down, 2, 3, halfway up only. Exercise number 2. Send your feet to the front part of your space. So making sure there's plenty of room behind you. We're going back for a triple pulse back in a lunge, coming back to your start position. So we go back, 2, 3, 4, come right back. Same leg. Back, 2, 3, 4, come back up. So it's 3 pulses, 4 total counts with that foot back. I'll guide you through the whole thing. Send those feet wide. Toes are out. Remember, do not stick that booty back. Pull those shoulders back, hands in prayer, hips or overhead. We go down, 2, 3, back up. Down, 2, 3, halfway lift if you can. Let those knees come out to the sides. They're going outward. So the knees make the direction happen. You're making those legs come apart. Change, good. Now make sure you're at the top of your space. You've got plenty of room behind you. We go down, 3 pulses at the back. Begin. So it's step, pulse, 2, 3, together. Same leg. Step, pulse, 2, 3, together. Same leg. 3 times. Back, 2, 3, together. Step, back, 2, 3, together. Change, good. Send those feet super wide. Get nice and low. We take it down. Knees spread apart. 3 counts. Down, 2, 3, back up. Down, 2, 3, halfway lift. You got it. Good. Can you try to keep those shoulders back? Change. Good work. Now, find that top part of your space again. This time, that left foot steps back. Step it back. 3 pulses. Let's start. It's back. 2, 3. Come back together. So it's step, down, 2, 3. Together. 4 counts. Here's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. Here's 4. Together. So 3 total pulses. 4 total counts. Change. Good. Feet are wide. Toes are out. Try to sit nice and low. Shoulders back. Heavy tailbone. Down 3 counts. Let's go. Down. 2, 3. Halfway lift. Can you feel those inner thighs working? If you're not, sit lower. Maybe make that lift a little smaller. Change. Come back to that front of your space. We step it back, 3 pulses. So I'm going to count to 4 with that step. Begin. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Together. Step. 1, 2, 3, 4. Together. Step. 2, 3, 4. Together. Step. 2, 3, 4. Together. Change. Good. One last set. Take those toes out wide. Try to sit down extra low. Heavy tailbone. Push those hips forward. Down for 3. Down. 2, 3. Halfway lift. Down. 2, 3. Halfway lift. Move your arms overhead if you can. This is it. Those thighs are working. Change. Good. One last little piece. 20 seconds on. Let's make it happen. Left foot steps back. I'll count to 4. Begin. It's back. 2, 3, 4. Step together. Back. 2, 3, 4. Step together. Back. 2, 3, 4. Touch. Back. 2, 3, 4. Change. Good work. If you need something to hold on to for our stretch, you can absolutely hold on. Try to balance on your left foot. Send your right foot to your right hand and pull your right knee back behind. Then switch to the other foot. Chest stays tall, shoulders are back. Good. Take your feet wide, outside edges of your mat. Hinge forward. Feel free to hang there or place your hands to the mat. Little walk over to your right side. Little walk over to your left. Good. Come back through to the center, soft bend in the knees. Slowly start to roll yourselves up. Good. Let's get a quick little arm movement before we get into these arms. So I'd like you to take those arms and swing them around. Let's loosen them out before we get into this heavy plank work. Now, it's the end of your week. We're going to have a new week starting. So, let's work a little harder today. So, let's take it back onto the mat. Hands, palms to the floor. We're doing this. We go for climbers. Now, try to go in different directions. We'll go 2 forward, 2 to the side. Pull forward right. Pull forward left. Then cross side right. Cross side left. So make sure that you'll go 2 counts forward, 2 counts side. Too easy? You're just going to speed that up. It's forward, forward, side, side. Forward, forward, side, side. This is not to be confused with tapping forward with your feet with your hips up. Be sure. Take those hips nice and low toward the floor. Knee comes forward, then step back. Second exercise, we're going for that side plank rotation. Palms press into the mat. Coming into your plank position, heels drop to the side. Send your arm up, reach up toward the ceiling. Look up, come back, then same side. Take it up, bring it down. In the next set, we'll go to the other side. Let's get 4. Now, if that's a little too easy, when you come back to the center, you're going for a tricep push-up. So, when you're back in the center, then press the arms, come back out. Come back down, then press the arms, and do that again. Let's get 4 sets. You ready? Highest heart rates. I'm going to pull that music up. Let's get you moving. Ready? Let's go. Pull forward, pull forward, pull side, pull side. Get it up. Forward, forward, side, side, forward, forward, side, side. Use your breath. Hips are low. Gaze forward. Shoulders stacked over those wrists. Change. Relax. Take a 10-second break. Relax. Second round. Second exercise. Palms down. Plank. Let's go. Up. Down. Side plank. Back. Good. Find an open and a close. If you can, add that tricep push-up. Change, drop down. Good, highest heart rate of class. We're going for it. Palms are down. Second set. Begin. Forward, forward, side, side. You're almost there. Change, drop. Take a little stretch if you need it. We'll go to the other direction with your side plank. Palms pressed down. Let's open up to the left. Begin. Open left. Bring it back. Maybe add that tricep push-up if you can. Change, drop. Good, we're halfway through. Let's make this happen. This is it. Press those hands to the floor. Climbers, begin. Forward, forward, side, side. You're nearly there. You've come so far in class, no giving up now. Four, three, two, and one. You've got a minute left. Let's get it happen. Ready. Side plank rotation. Begin. Open. Now you always get the option to keep one leg on the floor. Maybe you open with just one leg, one arm. If you need to, find this modification. Breathing. Lifting. Lowering. Change. Good. 20 seconds. We got it. One more round. 2 total exercises. Palms to the floor. Let's pull those knees. Begin. Pull right knee. Pull left knee. Pull cross. Pull cross. Speed that up. Max breath. This is it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Change. Good. You're in it. One last 20-second segment. That's it. Maybe you're doing the modification. Maybe you go the full range. Begin. Open side. Bring it back. Open side. Back. This is it. You got less than 10 seconds left to go. Then we slow everything down. Don't give up. Change. Way to go. Set those feet, knees wide, and send your hips all the way back. Let's slow your heart down. Slow your lungs down. Time to get that whole body to soften. We have one last time section of class. It is your active recovery. And today we get to work with the chest. So let's find yourself in an Japanese style sitting position, knees together on your heels. If this is too much for your knees, you can sit cross-legged or your legs right in front of you. That works great too. So get the tightest fist that you can with your hands and pull the knuckles into each other. Now make this space in between your chest and your hands really big. We don't come close unless we have the exercise do that, but the standard is to have your arms out nice and long. So what we're doing is trying to get the corners of your chest, where your tank top line is, to jump out. So the goal for today, the pose, is 1 squeeze in, hold, and then 1 release. That's it. Now your shoulders are going to want to help you. Make sure they pull down away from the ears. Let's work the chest. Let's do this first set. Knuckles tight. Let's begin. Squeeze, and then release. So we squeeze, hold, and then release. Squeeze and freeze. Now, yes, we're in recovery time, but that core is still engaged. Hold it tight. Change. Gently relax. We take 10 seconds off. Then we get to do that 3 more times. Tight fists, knuckles in. Let's go. Squeeze. And then release. Squeeze and hold. Then release. See if you can really get those sides of the chest to pop out. Change. Drop down. We've got 2 more sets, and I do encourage you to take the next 2 sets to close your eyes. Create the connection to these muscles. Tightest hands. Let's go. Squeeze and hold. And then release. Squeeze and freeze. See what activates. Pay attention. Release. Squeeze. Release. Change. Relax down. We've got 1 last set. Let's do that again. If you'd like, you're welcome to close those eyes. Knuckles in tight. Let's start. Squeeze, hold. Then release. Squeeze, freeze. And then release. Change. Gently relax. Let's take this moment to move those shoulders a few times. Let them loosen out. Going in both directions. And we'll get the nice swimmer stretch. Take the arm across the body. Avoid your elbow. Grab onto your forearm or your tricep. Same arm, bring it behind your back. Grab onto your elbow side. Bend over. Looking up. And let's go to the other side. Arm reaches across the body. Try to avoid this elbow. Slowly bring that arm behind the back. Take a side bend. Look up. And reach. And then slowly come back through to the center. Send your legs long on your space. And lie down. Come into Savasana. Trying to allow your entire body to loosen. To find a little bit of extra flexibility in your stillness. So your body oftentimes won't earn the flexibility if you do not give it a chance to slow down. So part of your practice is to take a few breath cycles to get you to slow your heart and also slow your lungs. If you need to, count 6, 7, or 8 seconds inhale and match the exhale. Slowly and gently, we'll bend your knees up so that your feet come to the floor. Let's cross your right foot over your left knee. Hook at the knee. Foot is flexed. Hands thread through and behind the left thigh. Pull it in for a nice stretch. Option to keep your leg bent or straighten it out. That's up to you. If your head is off the mat, no problem. Just remind yourself to relax your shoulders. And then slowly drop just your left foot to the floor. Send your arms out to a T as in Tom. Drop your knees over to the left as you look up and over to the right. Gently come back through to the center, and let's start with the other side. Cross your left foot over your right knee. Foot is flexed. Hands thread through and behind your right thigh. Pull that in. Slowly drop just your right foot to the floor. Arms come out to the T. Dropping the knees over to the right as you look up and over to your left. And then slowly coming back through to the center. Let's grab onto those knees and pull them close to your shoulders. Take your soles of your feet up toward the ceiling to come into a happy baby. Grab onto your ankles, your feet, or your toes, wherever you're happy. And take the rock side to side. Let's just allow the body to loosen out. Take a little time to give your body a little self-massage. And then slowly and gently pull the legs back in. rock and roll yourself up to your seated position. Let's pull the soles of the feet together, knees are apart. Grab underneath your feet. Press your knees to the floor and lift your chest to the ceiling. So find the opposition in this stretch. So you can lengthen through the spine. And if you'd like, you're welcome to bend the elbows. Keep the spine long as you come forward. Hinge from that lower back. And push the knees toward the floor. Get that deeper stretch for your inner outer thighs and your groin. Slowly bring yourself back up to your regular seated position and let's cross your legs in easy pose. Send your right hand behind you, left hand to your knee and lift up, twisting the body to the right. Today an extra breath. So inhale, lengthen, stretch long. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Try to find a deeper twist. Then come back through to the center, other side. Inhale, lengthen, stretch, and exhale, twist. We'll take another breath. Inhale, lengthen, stretch up a little taller. Exhale, try to twist just a little bit deeper. And then come back through to the center. Let's get to roll your shoulders. Loosen out those shoulders. Let go of any tension, any tightness. Let's go the other direction. Let that feel nice. And then let's relax with those shoulders and move with the neck. So a nice gentle roll. However you'd like to do this, just let it feel good. If you'd like to use your hand to support the stretch, you're always welcome to that, but stay even. So let's go the other way. And then find yourself back into the center. Let's take a breath together. Inhale, take the arms up overhead. Hands to prayer. Exhale, send the hands back to your heart center. Take a moment here to just acknowledge yourself. For whatever it took for you to get here right now. Perhaps learning new systems on the computer, perhaps childcare, or creating a space that you're not used to. Acknowledge yourself for what it took for you to show up to your class to get your body moving. Remind yourself that that's important too. So keep showing up, whatever it takes to get you here. Make it happen. Be consistent. Make the habit. You'll be so happy you did. Namaste. Great job. Give yourselves a round of applause.